Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast, episode 436. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Steven Price. What's up, Steven?
Hello there.
What's up, Vil?
Hello, rubbish robots from the dawn of time.
There we go. Now, you saw the clip for Caretaker. What'd you think?
Yeah, there's not, it doesn't tell me much about the episode. Capaldi was true to form as usual. I think that people are probably blowing the whole river comment out of the water. I had been concerned before seeing it that, oh crap, they're going to overuse River Song some more, but no, it's just a passing reference to her.
Right. I mean, more than likely he's referencing an adventure as the 11th Doctor, right? Not that he's seeing her off air in that incarnation, I don't think, right?
Most likely, but whatever it is, it's, I don't think it's alluding to any suggestion that she's going to pop up.
Oh, it's not. I think it's just nice that they mentioned her. That's my whole thing. That I feel that just by mentioning her in my eyes, she'll pop up again. Not necessarily it could be a massive story, but all right. Let's just get down to business. On the last cast, we talked about Vil, they cut the episode down by one this season. So we lost an episode. Instead of having 14 episodes, we have 13. Okay? We do know that they are filming earlier for Series 9 in January. And I was speculating that the episode they film in January has to be a 10th anniversary special if they were going to do one, because it would have to be released on Easter or around like March, April when Series 1 started, right?
See, the whole thing is them doing a 10th anniversary is them finally saying, hey, look, this isn't the Doctor Who that you knew before. This is basically a reboot, not a continuation. So for as much as I complain about Moffat, I don't think that even he would go there. I don't think that a 10th anniversary is really likely to happen, and if it were, we'd already be hearing announcements about it. They'd be going crazy trying to advertise this thing. What I think is going on is that they're actually filming earlier because maybe they're going to do that extra episode, so they need to have that extra time to get it all out there.
That would make sense, but just because they brought it back in, for the 10, they brought it back in 2005. Why would that mean it's a reboot? Because they already established it's definitely not a reboot.
It's not a reboot. It's a continuation.
Right, correct.
We did a 10th anniversary when the show's 51 years old. It would be kind of like, okay, how in the hell is this a 10th anniversary?
Well, why couldn't it be like a just anniversary? Okay, remember Planet of the Dead?
Mm-hmm.
That was what story? It was like an anniversary of sorts. It was the whatever numbering of the story it was, and they spent a little extra money, and they announced it silently that this was the 2000 story of Doctor Who, or whatever it was. I don't know what it was. The designation.
That was shown on an Easter time. That was.
No, but the episode count, it was some type of anniversary, and Russell T Davies remembered that, and they spent a little extra money for that episode. What I'm saying is it may not be promoted like, oh my God, 10th anniversary special, but they would still honor it returning to TV, but with a special, I'm saying. Not necessarily calling it 10th anniversary special, but, you're not going to call it the 51st anniversary or what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would think they would just make a special and not even say it's the 10th anniversary, just throw it out there. Maybe just call it an Easter special. Even if it is, they wouldn't acknowledge that it is, but they would just put out a special. And by filming it in January, they could have it ready for Easter, and then we wouldn't have a huge wait until August or September. What do you think, though?
I'll say maybe to that.
Yeah. Okay. And we also know that Matt Smith wanted to be part of a special. He said he had time to film. Now I don't know, because he's filming Pride and Prejudice and Zombies with the two Lannisters from Game of Thrones, Charles Dance and the one who plays Cersei, right? The daughter.
When are they filming that?
That's filming soon. So he's going to film.
Over by the time January 10th.
I don't know how long it takes to film that, but I know he's going to film that, and then supposedly he's got to go film the Terminator, the second. Well, what's the numbering here? Let's just say the second Terminator and the third Terminator he has to film because he's under contract for the trilogy of the new Terminator trilogy. So I don't know if you guys go film it right after Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, but he is doing that next, I believe. But I think he did say if he had time, he wanted to do something with Doctor Who. Not necessarily that Moffat would oblige. And David Tennant's also busy, we talked about too, right? He's doing Grace Point and Broadchurch.
See, David Tennant could always come in either, because remember, the Doctor's a time traveler, so he could be the 10th Doctor from at any point off of screen.
Right.
Also, if they wanted to merge things, since, hey, with the Time Lords returning, the whole, jumping between dimensions isn't a big deal anymore, they could even have that other body that got created from the Metacrisis show.
Right, Metacrisis, yeah. Could be.
So, there's a few ways that they could go about that.
Right. I mean, they did ask Moffat if he's going to do a 10th anniversary. And he says, I don't think I'll be doing it, but then what if I'm lying? Like, he did one of those answers that you're not sure if he is or not.
Yeah, he does that all of the time. I mean, he does that to the point where if you asked him if he was heading into that, he'd probably tell you that he might be.
Yeah. All right, let's that's enough to talk about the 10th anniversary, if it's going to happen or not, or Easter special, or whatever. What do you think, Vil, so far of Series 8?
So far, 8 has been a huge improvement over 7. The new Doctor is excellent. However, I am still seeing certain touches of Moffat that really annoy me, like having Clara have to be like the Uber companion is getting really redundant. In fact, I'll tell you what, if it was the one bad thing, and no, I did say the one bad thing about the last episode that I had seen, listen, that was it. For some reason I was wanting to say hide, and I knew that was incorrect. It was listen. That whole bit with her going to Gallifrey and more or less programming the young Doctor, that annoyed a lot of me. That should never have been in there. And if it's just little things like that really get to me. And Moffat's claim that he wants the show to be about Clara didn't put me at ease at all. The show's about the Doctor. The companions should be a window to the Doctor. And yes, I do think that having them be three-dimensional is great. Having them become the whole focal point of the show is not. Give them a spin-off if that's what he wants to do.
I agree with you in the sense that I get pissed off when I see her saying, don't choose that one, choose this one, the TARDIS. Oh, don't kill save your people. Oh, give him extra regenerations. I mean, she's responsible for all these major things to do with him. He got regenerations because of her. She has her hand in everything.
Yes or no, although here's the thing on that. Honestly, I would definitely argue at least to the point that they didn't do it because they love him. They did it because they needed him. And I kind of
I agree.
I kind of wonder if they would have still stepped in had she not said anything. It's hard to say on that one.
I know. I also feel that they are the ones that chose his face. I feel. Because that is a clue to where they are or to save them.
Well, here's the thing. That they've said flat out that while some Time Lords do have control over a generation, the Doctor never really has.
I know.
This whole thing with he chooses his face kind of annoyed me. And that was another thing that annoyed me in the first episode there was when they said that he wore his face to be accepted. Okay, well, since when has the Doctor's motivation for anything been to be accepted? I mean, come on, let's look at all of the previous incarnations. That was a total crock right there.
Yeah.
So little things like that are still irking me, but overall, yes, the series, it's making an improvement. It still has long strides to go, and I think that those long strides will come when we get a better showrunner.
For some reason, every time he regenerates, he gets sick. He has a little bit of amnesia, different things. The Master regenerates. He's fine. He's like ready, controlling the TARDIS. I'm out, whatever. We haven't seen any evidence of any Time Lord regenerating and getting sick. Just the Doctor does. For some reason. I don't know if it's his blood type, whatever it is, but...
I mean, look at John Simmons when he came to the Master. He took the TARDIS away.
Yeah, he's fine. All right. Peace out. Even River. You know, she regenerated. She's cool. All right.
Yeah. And she's not even Gallifreyan.
Right. There you go. So, yeah, so that's the one thing. But another thing is, now Moffat, before Series 8 started, I don't know why he said it, but he said, oh, there's so many questions still to be answered. Who's Madame Kavarian? What was the voice in the TARDIS? Like, okay, why say all these things if you're not going to show it? Or is he?
Well, see, for him, showing it was that stupid, fast, unsatisfactory answer that we got in the Christmas episode where he regenerated. It got thrown all together just real quick, shoddy explanation, very atypical of Moffat, building up all of these great things, but then giving you a huge letdown. I would not hold my breath waiting for any more answers on Madame Kavarian other than what we got. We'll probably never have the voice in the TARDIS. And I'm sorry, having it be a bunch of stupid humans that blew up the TARDIS, that was the dumbest thing of all.
Oh, the dumbest thing I've ever heard, correct. And not only that, they still never explained how they projected the Ganger Amy through, like, anywhere in the universe and outside the universe. What kind of a friggin' power source is that?
Well,
that they were able to project that outside of the universe and the Doctor's wife.
It's one of those things that goes on my list of what are these people smoking, like UNIT having anti-TARDIS technology.
Yeah, that was a little bit absurd.
And you know
and
how
the vortex manipulator.
Around that anyway? Go back in time before they put it in, materialize in there, dematerialize, go forward in time, rematerialized.
Same thing like Angels Take Manhattan. There could have been a way around that too.
Oh, well, the whole Manhattan thing, this is easy. Park the TARDIS outside of where he can't enter, hop on a bus.
There you go. Or send them a plane ticket to give them money, send them a plane ticket to go to the UK and then pick them up there or whatever. Just like he told them to meet him in the Impossible Astronaut episode. In the beginning, he told them to meet him there in the desert or whatever, by Lake Silencia or whatever. So you could do that. So I don't know. Steven Price.
Yep.
Where's that T-shirt, man? You want to show it?
I've already showed it to you.
I know. I wanted to show it on air how cool it was. Okay. That's okay. Here's the thing now, okay? What do you it's really early, but do you think that Neil Gaiman is going to do the Weeping Angels?
I hope not. I like Neil Gaiman. I'm sick and tired of the Weeping Angels.
I know, but
with them.
You don't want them, right?
No. They've done them to death. Let them stay dead. Maybe in about 50 years or so, I'll want to see them again.
Right.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. Stephen Price, you don't want to see no more Weeping Angels?
No, they should have only been in Blink, and that was it.
Right. Okay. What about the Silence? Done with that too?
No, don't want to see them.
Yeah, we don't need them.
What do you want to see? You want to see Sea Devils or no?
Sea Devils, new monsters.
Sea Devils would be amazing. Some new monsters, if they're done right, would be amazing. Here's another thought. Let's have some enemies who are on par of some of the really good classic villains. And I don't mean necessarily the same villains, but on par with them. You have villains like Sutek the Destroyer who are actually the Doctor's superior.
The Jaggeroth. Sure.
Yeah, we need things like that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I wish we would have had Sutek again. He didn't really die, though. I mean, wasn't he like
Oh,
In the Vortex thing when he got...
Yeah, but it doesn't even have to be Sutek. We just need that quality of a villain again.
Yeah, well, he actually was worried. Remember that episode? He was actually a little scared. He was like, oh, I'm out of my league. Anyway, I'm out of my league, man. I don't know if I want to do this one. It's like, whoa, you know? You got a little worried there. So...
Anyway, I hate to cut out early, but I've got work that I need to get done.
Gotcha, bro. Thank you for popping in.
But you have a good day.
You too.
You will.
So, Steven Price. All right, you and me, bro.
Okay.
Now, companion-wise, okay, who would you want Peter Capaldi to be with in the classic companion variety? Would you want him to see him with Susan Foreman? Ian Chesterton?
The same was Susan, Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Yeah, well,
I want Tegan, man. Really bad. I want her to be on there. That would be cool. And Katie Manning.
Yeah, Katie Manning, like...
As Joe
I
Grant.
can't remember her name, man.
She, you know, thanks to you, I got a shout-out from her, so... I would love for her to appear in Doctor Who.
I missed her. I went to the National Museum in Cardiff.
Right.
And she was in there. And I went to one, I didn't want to go to one part of it because I'd been there before. And she was in there and I missed her.
Ah.
Yeah.
I love her. She's awesome. Very, very nice lady. Very nice. Yeah, we should do some type of campaign to get her back. Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Peter Capaldi is. It could be like just him and her, and that's it. You know.
Because she's been on Twitter, because I follow her on Twitter,
Right.
and she loves Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, I want to see her with Peter Capaldi, definitely. So, all right, that's going to be it for today. Thank you, Steven Price. Thank you, Vil, for appearing. We may be back later with some everything shows, maybe some Real Whovians if there's news that comes. But other than that, see us on Sunday for the Real Whovians cast. We'll be talking about Caretaker. All right. Thank you, Steven Price, as always. And Vil, take care. Bye for now.